Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Predator. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. All right. Seems like I can hear myself good today. Seems like we can. So the plan today is something similar to yesterday. We're going to play it a little differently. We are going to take the Topstep funded account. Same idea. I did read Mancini's tweet this morning, and it's kind of looking like he's thinking we're going to dip and rip. He thinks 25 is possible pull back into 25, and then we kind of go. We're hanging out at 35 now, so I don't quite know though. Don't quite know. We're probably just going to put our order on the book, much like we did yesterday, at least over here on this account. This is another Bulenox challenge account that reset last night, the 90% ones. You know, I don't cancel those, even though I already got 3 Bulenox accounts. Once we get the 3 across the 2,600 profit threshold there, then we'll be able to activate a 4th, a 5th, so on and so forth. So since this one activated last night, we're going to full send is in order. Full send is in order. So that means we're taking 5 contracts, and we are looking for, I don't know, 30 points. Try to get the full 3K in one shot. One shot. Ideally, though, we'd like to make some money over here on the funded account, so we can take that money out. So that would be ideally what we'd like to do. We shall see. Only time will tell. All right. Got about 15 minutes here until these numbers come out, so we're going to take a look at what we got going on here and see what we expect. See what we think might happen. Yesterday we had the old rip and dip. Today maybe we have the dip and rip. I don't know. How's it going, excommunicado? Are you are you a fan of the John Wick movies, excommunicado? John Wick. I like the John Wick movies. All right, kind of get some volatility here. 8:15 is a little interesting. What was that? It's like a 10 point, 15 point. What's going on? I guess maybe we have news at 8:15 too. I don't know. Let me double check. We may have. Oh, we did. Some European stuff going on there. Excuse me. Goodness. Well, we pulled back into the VWAP there, and now it's just pushing off. Bounce off the VWAP. Oh, well, that wouldn't work. One tick. All right, we wanted that to be. Yeah, I didn't see any news there at 8:15. What did you guys? You guys saw some news? I saw some European stuff, I guess. I didn't see anything there. Little volatility here. Good morning, Kelvin. Wow, pushing up here. ES making a new high. So's the NAS. Do got a pivot point. Let's put those back on here. Up there at 646. One to the downside, 561. Well, yeah, any news, I mean, it can affect it. I don't know if that's what it was, but doesn't usually have a huge effect on it, but I didn't see anything. I mean, I'm looking. The only thing that came out at 8:15 was interest rate decision for the euro. That's the only thing I see. Deposit facility rate, interest rate decision, monetary policy statement. Apparently, their inflation's still in double digits, so it says. It's the only thing I can see on there, so that must be what it was. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I posted last night, the Nutty Bar versus Patrick Wieland challenge. I don't know. I'm intrigued by it. I think it'll be funny to watch. So today on the stream, we will probably check in on Patrick and Nutty Bar and just kind of see what's going on. So they're going to do a 150K Topstep account, and the first one to get to funded wins. Obviously, it has to be a minimum of 2 days because you can only make 4,500 in a day on Topstep. 50% consistency rule there. And I don't know what they do if they both finish in 2 days. I don't know what the rules are there, but they do have to show all their entries and all their exits. The P&L has to remain on the screen at all times. So that'll be something new for Patrick there. But I did notice that his thumbnail this morning, it says showing all entries and exits on his thumbnail this morning. So I guess he's on board. He did say on Twitter last night that he was going to participate, even though he shouldn't. He said he has nothing to gain. He is right. He doesn't. But he's also issued challenges before to other day traders, and no one's ever accepted because, like to Michael, to ICT, so showing my entries. But he's issued the whole challenge to ICT before, and ICT has never accepted. And he's like, why don't you accept? Well, it's for the exact same reason you didn't want to accept the Nutty Challenge, because you don't really have anything to gain from it. And neither does ICT. So, but Nutty has nothing to lose, so that's nice. Nutty has nothing to lose. I did like how Nutty was calling him scared and stuff yesterday. I like, no, to be honest with you guys, I like both Nutty and Patrick. I know Nutty. I speak to Nutty occasionally, so I know him kind of like on a personal level there a bit more than I know Patrick. I have been following Patrick for a long time though, but so I do like both of the guys. I think a lot of what Nutty says is correct when it comes to a lot of these traders not showing their P&Ls, not showing you guys all the entries and the exits. Now, I don't show all my entries and exits, but that's because I'm trading off stream sometimes on different accounts. I only have 2 up here at one time. But I show you guys all my P&Ls, all my balances. You see it all. So if I blow an account, you know. If we don't blow it, you know. Patrick Wieland, yeah, he is a streamer on YouTube. He does trading. He trades futures. He's one of the bigger streamers. He's got like 200,000 subscribers. I like Patrick. I mean, I think he's a good trader. You know, there's things about him that people don't like. He don't show his entries, his exits. He doesn't always show his P&L. And he has been caught trading paper money before, you know, trading in a practice account when he's giving off the vibe that it's a live account, which is easy to do. I mean, you could just click here and go to a practice account. You guys would never know. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I think you can, but you know, I'm on my express funded account. I think it's lagging this morning for whatever, but you can see there's my express funded account. But you could just click over to a practice account. You say, well, why would you do that? Well, it's a lot easier to hold. I mean, it's a lot easier to take risky entries if you know that it doesn't really mean anything to you. It's a lot easier. So what I may do over here is I may put a order at the top or at the bottom, or both, and then this one over here probably just going to wait for the initial move. So if it pushes up as soon as it stalls, I'll enter short, or if it pushes down as soon as it stalls, I'll enter long, just manually, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, this is just a $19 challenge account on Bulenox, and not if it gets blown, it's not of concern. And we're only risking $150 over here. Even if we get a little slippage, still shouldn't be too bad. And if we do get slippage and it blows the account, it just blows it. Not a big deal. Obviously, that's not what we want to happen, so got about 4 minutes here until these numbers come out. So what do you guys think? Dip and rip? Rip and dip? What's it going to be? I kind of think a dip and rip might be in order for today, but maybe not. Maybe we do the same as we did yesterday and rip and dip. Same as we did yesterday. So since I only need like 30 points on this account, I will put the orders kind of far away. You know, so I'll probably, if we're trading here at the 30, I'll probably put the order up here at like 60. That way if it does push up and then go back down, it doesn't tag us in the wrong direction. but I'll wait until about a minute till. Rip, dip, dip, rip, rip. The dip and the rip. That's what I'm thinking. Dip and rip. I can see the dip and the rip a little clearer, a little easier than I can the other way around. So I like for it to do the dip and rip, but I don't know why that is. Really, it's the exact same thing, right? It's the exact same thing, but for some reason I have a harder time seeing it that way. By the way, guys, I know this is you can equate this to gambling. Like I said, I don't recommend you guys participate in this, but this is just for kind of entertainment here. I'm going to liquidate this account on Friday anyway. So I was already planning on liquidating this account. And so literally we're just risking what's in the account already, which means that we just won't liquidate it. It'll just be blown. Reason being, we got 3 other Topstep challenges going on. You can't use this one on Quantower, so I'm trying to get everything switched over to Quantower so I can copy trade it. So that's the reason I'm doing that. All right, I think we'll go 60. Probably should wait another minute because this thing could start moving before things get on there, but we'll put it on there. I don't think it should move that much. And then we're at 23. So we'll go 85. Oh, will it not let me add? I guess it won't let me add one in both directions. Will it? No, I guess it won't. Well, I guess in that case, we'll just be having one above. So if it sells, then this one just won't participate. That's okay. Futures trader, you say rip then dip hard? Could be. You could be right. That's what it did yesterday, so. I mean, yeah, I mean, it very well could. It could go either way. That's the thing. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. So let's just be ready. For long.
Stop filled.
All right. I moved the stop there, as you can see. So it just dipped. ES back to the VWAP there. So they really didn't have they just had a dip and a dip. A dip and dip. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I don't know, because the dollar was looking kind of like the dollar might sell. So I was looking more to the upside. I was kind of watching here. Might try to buy this push back up once we think it starts pushing here. Not yet. I think we got a little more room. A little more room here. Yeah, it's dipping. It's definitely dipping. I'm just kind of watching the ES. The ES down to 28 right there at the VWAP. If it holds right there and starts pushing, then I'm going to participate long. But if it sells through 22, then we'll be considering short there. Just watching the WADA here, see what the volume looks like. Yes, back above the VWAP there at the 30. Buyers trying to come in here. See if we're going to retrace this move. I think this just might be a little push up for this continued move down. Hard to say though. So ES hanging out right there at the VWAP at 30. Buyers trying to come in here. Yeah, we're going to try to take a long here. See if we can get a push up. Going to kind of just be watching. Keep a short leash on it if the volume dies. Alright, I'm just going to take it off there. It's not going to my liking. We are at the whole number. I didn't even notice in the VWAP. So probably not a great entry there. We get through that 610 area there, then maybe we can push back into the high day, but kind of get through that VWAP first. Don't love the volume here. It's not super high. I think this just might be a little B leg up before maybe we make a proper C leg down. Yes, right there at the VWAP. Yeah, it may go up now and then dip more in the New York session. It could. See if sellers come back through here and start pushing this thing back down again. Just kind of watching. Like I said, the ES got room down to the 22. So right now it's at the 31. So nothing to do here. Just being at that whole number there. The ES loses the VWAP here, trades back below 30, then that's when we'll kind of be looking to take a short. Just letting the WADA tell us what's happening. Pushing down, but not a lot of sellers here. ES is selling below the VWAP. Kind of got that double bottom going on right now on the 1 minute. Still pushing. Not a whole lot of volume enough to make me participate though. ES still holding up there at the 28. So it's right there at the VWAP. Hasn't really lost it yet. So the dog's barking. Maxie, what are you barking at? thinks he hears something. I don't know. So the volume has kind of died there. No need to use 5 contracts anymore. We were trying to full send there. Dog says sell, 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 Kelvin says. Maybe. It might be what he's saying. I mean, I just don't like the look of the volume here, even though we did push up and kind of sell back off. It's just not, it's not the kind of volume I'd want to see. Kind of expecting us to potentially retrace this entire move. ES gets back above this VWAP here and we get these buyers come in, then that could happen. ES just hanging out at the 30 right now, though. Trying to get going. If you guys are new here, you haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. It's free. We do stream every day, 9:15. And I'll usually start up an afternoon stream. I've been doing that the last few days, 2 to 4, something like that. And then sometimes we stream to London. I haven't done it in about a week and a half or something like that. But I'm going to try to get my sleep schedule back to where I'm able to start back doing that. If we get above 600 here strong, then we may consider a long. I could long into that, but I don't know how much I'll love it. I mean, I guess technically, you know, you wanted to kind of look at it like this. Once it broke the high of this candle here, like right in now, you could participate long if the volume supported it. All right, we'll give it a go. See if we can get a push up here. It's watching the water. All right, we're just taking it off. You could hold. I just don't like, I don't know, the 90 to the 600, I don't like that area. It's not my favorite area to be taking a trade. Short or long, I try to avoid it. Just because that could happen. You want to see this kind of hold this level if it's going to continue up. And there you go. So we just took a little small scalp there, nothing crazy. It's like we're up $185. Big money, guys, big money. Boom. $185 on that account. Probably going to trade that account today for the most part. Maybe one of my Topstep accounts. Not going to copy trade that one, and we'll copy trade the other 6 or 7 accounts. So kind of bouncing right back off that trend line again. Like I said, I feel more comfortable if we trade above 600 and then kind of turn 600 into some support. And then we can look for a move up. Possibly. ES getting above the VWAP there, pushing the 32s. $95 now, 600s incoming. VWAP up there at the 603s. You can see this blue line here, that's the VWAP. Red line's the 20 SMA if you're new here. I'm hungry this morning. I didn't fix myself any breakfast. I woke up a little late. Chick-fil-A sounding pretty good right about now. I haven't ate out fast food in 5 weeks. So, or this is the 5th week. No fast food. No sodas. I'm trying to get in a little better shape there. Take care of the old health. There's just nothing to do in this area, you know, to me. ES looking a little stronger than the NAS right here. Well, nothing to do here until it just makes a move. Yesterday we still had we still had a little volatility after the numbers came out. Today it just kind of died. I mean, the numbers came out, they were kind of, it's kind of a dud. I mean, we were right there, 623, moved down to 577, so not really that big of a move. 50 points. I'm upgrading my computer here in 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, true predator. True. But I'm upgrading my computer here in a few weeks. Not that this one's bad. It's just with everything that I got running, today it's lagging a little bit. It hadn't been doing that. Maybe I got too much stuff open. I don't know. Maybe we got too much going on. But yeah, we're going to upgrade the PC to something a little nicer. All right, let's be honest. A lot nicer. We're upgrading to something a lot nicer. So Mancini thinks as long as we hold 25 on the ES that 56 is in play today, so you guys know. We kind of traded back into the 27 earlier, bounced out of there up into the 34s. All right, what do we got going on here? Pull back into that 85 area, bounced off of it for a second. Looking like the sellers want to come in here and make a move. Anybody short the VWAP there? I did not. No reason to, in my opinion. Anyway, you're right there stuck between the 90 and the 600. Just got to wait. This thing is pushing up on no volume, though. A little bit of a divergence here on the WADA. I would expect this thing maybe to sell back down, but could go either way. Tricky area. There come the sellers. It's pretty easy to see when this thing's pushing up on no volume and you see sellers and it's still pushing. Kind of tells you that, you know, might be about to sell. Sellers coming in. Let's see. ES approaching the VWAP. Don't love that. So if we can kind of break that 80 area to the downside there, might be interesting for a short. Well, like I said, this is kind of a tricky area. So just be careful. Be careful. We break that 80, maybe I take a short just down into the 70. Just, you know, nothing crazy. I don't like how this computer is acting today. Sellers haven't came in yet to push it down. Not very strong anyway. Just kind of watching here. Just no consistency in the sell volume. Spikes for a moment and then disappears. No consistency. It's going sideways here. Creating a bit of an idiot box here on the 10-second chart. Just going sideways. Got to kind of break out of this little range we got going on here. I mean, really, I just put it right there. Like I said, if we break through 80 there with some strong volume, I'll take a short, but even then, I don't love it. Usually if you're idiot boxing, you like to buy the bottom, sell the top until something happens. So to have a little buy volume come in there. This came in for a moment and then went away. Trying to trap in some longs, I guess. Like I said, I don't want to see this thing kind of push out of this idiot box, retest it, and then continue higher if we're going to move higher here. Let's get back above that VWAP right there at the 603s. So pop out of here, maybe to the 610s, pull back, test it, and then move higher. Would be the idea. All right, there we go, pushing out. So let's see this push up into the 610s, pull back, test the 600s, maybe 95 area, and then pop out of there again. And we could take a long, potentially. My computer is lagging and I do not like it. I do not know why. And it's never done that. Is it the internet or is it the computer? I don't know. All my charts are kind of frozen right now. Alright, we're just on a mission here. So we popped out of there and just kept going. So we're not going to participate here. We're going to wait for a pullback. Got the pivot up there at the 46. ES at the high of day there at 39. At least I think it is. My chart's frozen. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Is it my internet? Let me check the speeds. Maybe it is the internet. Check the speeds. It's getting a little pullback there. I don't know, speed seemed fine. So we're going to expect a pullback here. I don't really care how deep it is. Just like for it to stay out of that range, out of this idiot box. And then we'll wait for the buy volume to come in for this push up. So this is setting up for a nice little ABC here. Potentially. Like to see it hold maybe. I mean, really the top of the idiot box, the 600 level, but 605 would be okay too. Just waiting for that buy volume to come back in and we will participate long. So ES made a new high up to the 41s there. So waiting for this volume to get above the explosion line. Nothing to do yet. Getting a little consolidation here. A little bit of a pullback. That's why you wait for the WADA to give you the confirmation. Waiting for the WADA to show us the way. You guys are new here. That's my dog. He's a Dotson. Dotsons love to bark. Any bump. I mean, if I accidentally tap my foot on the floor, he barks. Any little bump or any movement outside. He said he's tough and he'll take care of it. ES back to the 37s now. Looks like we're about to test that 605 area. Kind of want to see this hold that 600 area, 605. Don't want to really want to go deeper than that. So this thing gets back above 620. I think we can kind of get going there. Just being patient. Trying to go. Let's see. Maybe. Try a couple of things here. My computer is freezing up. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm going to take a couple of things off here. Take a few things off. Maybe lighten the load a little bit. So just waiting on the WADA to tell us it's time to buy. So far it's not telling us. So until it does, we don't buy. We don't buy until it tells us. It might be about to tell us. Don't want to get in too early. All right, WADA says buy, so we buy. It's looking for 35 here. Keeping an eye on the WADA here. As long as we stay above the explosion line, I'll stay in. The volume kind of died right there. I'm trying to give it a second. Come on. Took the L on that one. Just didn't want to go. It tried. We had 2 print above the explosion line, and then the volume just said nope. So we pretty much gave back our profits right there, only up $10 now. As you do. But the WADA said get out, so we got out. A little bit annoying there, but what can you do? Is the stream lagging for you guys over there? I don't know. Just turned some stuff off, so hopefully that helps. I don't know if I want to take this same entry twice, but it's like, just waiting for that proper C leg. Not lagging for you, Kelvin. Good. Maybe it's just me experiencing it. It's fine. I'm just waiting. I'm still waiting on the C leg to come through here. I mean, you can see this is your A leg up. You're just kind of consolidating. Tried to break out right there. I do think that was at 9 o'clock. Top of the hour, a little volume came through, a little pop. Didn't hold though. Didn't hold. Alright, some volume's trying to come through now. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to try it again. Maybe we'll just try to get 25. Come on, volume. Push through there. Alright, took a little winner. Back to 250. There was some definite lag there. I don't like it. Didn't like it. So it's got the little breakout there that we were kind of waiting on. Finally played out at least decently. Got 5 handles. Still going. Still going. See, that's the reason why I was like, oh, I want to take it, because if I don't take it, it's just going to go anyway. ES up to the 43s. And like, even on that move, I mean, look, the volume's not. So this is your A leg. B leg's just been low volume. And then this is where I got faked out earlier, right there. But even on this, I mean, big candle, small candle, big candle, small candle. You know, it's not a consistent, nice even flow like that A leg was. Probably just because it's pre-market still. So you're not going to get the follow through probably that we might see otherwise. So the ES up to the 43, so a nice little 15-point rally off the 27s for the ES there. Let me see here. I've never tried to trade 2 charts on Quantower, although I'm quite sure you can do it. So I want to copy trade on 1 chart and just trade this single account on the other. guessing I should be able to do that. So let's run the copy trader. And then this one stays on the 131. All right, yeah, looks like we can do that. So I'm going to copy trade the other 7 accounts off stream. I will let you guys see the P&L once, you know, you guys will know whether it's good or not anyway. I'm not going to trade that until the 945 happens. So I just wanted to make sure I could actually do that. I knew I could, but yeah. Make sure we're on the right accounts. Seems right. So we got about 22 minutes here until the market opens. Let's kind of look and see. Zoom out a little bit. See where we closed at yesterday. I guess right there at that 569. So right there. I guess I got that previous day close on. I didn't even realize it. So just kind of mark out this area. So kind of a gap to the downside there. As of right now. And kind of a double bottom down here as well. So you kind of had 2 breakouts here. I mean, you could have taken this breakout. I think I did take it on this candle for a small winner and then got out. And then, like I said, you really could have taken this, but I wanted it to form this A-leg first. A-leg up just for 5 handles. But we did give some profits back right here. No, it was right here. Let's push up. Kind of faked us out there. As it sometimes does. Oops. I clicked on the wrong thing. The stream is freezing once in a while now. Yeah, I would imagine that something's up with it. I almost think that my computer didn't shut down last night. So why don't I do this, guys? Let me restart my computer. Obviously, it's going to end the stream. But I'd rather restart it now and than to restart it during the day. So let me go ahead and restart the computer, and we'll get everything loaded back up and restart the stream here in just a couple of minutes. So it's going to end right now, and I'll restart and we'll be back.